Today is the day, and I cannot back out now. I am finally going to install a window in my sliding door for my Sprinter van build. We don't have an amazingly clear sky later in the day, so let's start right now. Just like last time when we installed that bunk window, we need to remove these metal supports right here. The next step that I'm going to take, and I learned this directly from a professional van builder here on Vancouver Island. He said to take a little drill bit and just trace around this metal here, because this is basically your template for the window. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to drill a bunch of tiny little holes around the entire thing and then cut it out with the jigsaw on the other side. But I think it's going to take a really long time to drill all these holes. So I'm going to keep my camera on the entire time because it shows me how long I've been recording. And I just want to see how long it's going to take me to cut all of these holes. We're finally done, and my timer says 28 minutes. Oh my god, I did not think I was doing it for that long. Wow, I don't know if you can see that very well on the camera. If I go up close, you can. This is gonna be our outline for what we're gonna cut out here. But what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to tape around the edge where I'm going to cut, just like I did the bunk window. Look at this. Ooh, you drilled holes too already? In a little bit here, you're gonna have a big hole in your van. It's official. I hope you measured well. Yeah, I hope so too. This is great. Yeah, look at the window here. Ooh, that's gonna look so sharp. Oh, I'm so excited. So you can open up just the window and leave in the screen. And the screen like that. Very nice. So you nervous? Oh, of course, a little bit. Alright, we got our full template taped out on the van. It's ready to be cut, but I'm just going to take a quick water break and I'll be right back. So, I'll see you guys in a minute. Alright, I made it back. It's time for the scariest part, actually cutting the hole. But it needs to get done, and I need to put the primer on there so it can dry so I can actually install the window today. So enough talking, let's just cut this thing. And if you're using this video as kind of a tutorial on how to install your window, I will actually link a different video in the description that I'm using for a tutorial. Alright, we have our primer completely finished. And I don't know why, but I just love the look of how this primer looks when you do a little bead on the outside as well. And actually this little black outline is going to be my guide for when I put on this stuff, the sealant and glue that will hold my window in place. But luckily I didn't have any drips of the primer when I was using it. I saw a video of a guy that did have drips and he just used some acetone while the drip was still wet, and it came right off. So I made sure to stop at the hardware store earlier today, grab myself some acetone just in case, because I don't want a permanent black streak along my van. I didn't have to use it, but I'm glad I got it just in case. That's one thing that I don't like about filming videos here, is there's so much construction happening everywhere around us. There's 2 houses being built over there and like hundreds up there. So it's really hard to get good audio for these videos. So I'm sorry if you're hearing that in the background. So this primer does need a little bit of time to fully set. So again, I'm going to take a little break, but after that, we are going to install the window, which is going to be awesome. Now, before I put the window on, I want to put this edge trim piece on. This is just the edging that goes on the inside of the metal. I ordered this separate from the window because I knew I was going to want it. So I'm going to put this on before I put the window on because it's going to be a lot easier. And I'm just putting this trim on the inside metal of the van, not the outside. Now, normally you're going to want like a mallet or a hammer to hammer this on, but I actually don't have a hammer, so I got some pliers. Hey, well, that's nice, eh? Right? Really cleans it up. Yeah, cleans up the edges. Nice. I really like how this edge trim just pulls it together on the inside. It looks really good. Okay, I am just about ready to put the sealant on, and I had to cut the nozzle in a certain way with a little V notch on it because that's how the professionals do it. So we've done almost everything there is to putting in the window except put in the window. So let's get that final part done. All right, here we are. All right, let's get the window in. Yeah, this is thick stuff. My forearm already hurts from squeezing it. You want a really clean bead on the top because this is the part that's gonna seal it. Oh, I can't lie. My forearm is killing me, but I can't stop. I need a clean bead. All right, I think that looks pretty good. Wow, that kills the forearms. Wow. Now, since this stuff is the only thing that's holding the window onto the van, I'm actually going to add some strips onto the side to help support the window as you're driving, so there's not much vibration. Okay, we gotta line it up first. Let me grab this side. Sure. Okay.
You're going up top, Nate? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah. Okay, let's push it on. Push it on? Yeah. Okay, push hard? Yeah.
Just as it starts to rain.
Yeah. Doesn't that look good? That
Yeah.
surely definitely makes the van look nicer.
Oh, it does.
I don't know if you guys noticed that, but literally as soon as we pushed the window into place, it started raining. So that is pretty perfect. I think this window looks great in the sliding door, and I'm super happy that we got it in here. But like I said, it literally did just start raining, and it's supposed to rain for the next few days. So I actually brought a tarp to cover the window, and hopefully that allows the sealant to fully cure, the window to fully set in there, and I hope we'll be good. Perfect. Well, these are good. Smash. Oh man, there's nothing better than after working on a project for a long time, just getting to look at it after it's done. It's a bit unfortunate that we have to do this, but I'm doing this on Vancouver Island in January, so it's kind of needed right now. But now we have both of the windows installed in the van. There will be no more cutting holes in this van. Well, maybe. There might be a little chance we install an AC unit in the roof right here. So in that case, one more hole and then we're done. But you guys don't realize how much of a relief it is to finally get this window in here. Some of you that watched me install the bunk window know that cutting holes in the van is not my favorite. It always makes me so nervous to do stuff like that. And just to give you a little example, this window that we put in today, I've had this window for over a year. But just today did I actually gain the confidence to install it. I'll give you guys a full reveal tomorrow or the next day once I can actually take the tarp off, and then we'll celebrate how good it looks. But now that this window is installed, I wanted to take a little bit of time to say sorry that this video took a little bit longer to get out than expected. It was very hard for me to film around the holidays because one, it was the holidays, I was hanging out with my friends and family, and two, I got pretty sick after Christmas, so I pretty much couldn't do anything until New Year's. It was pretty unfortunate. But I am back now. I want to start working on this van a little bit more often, and of course getting out camping for you guys. Seeing that this is my first video of 2026, I want to say some kind of New Year's resolutions for me to look back on maybe at the end of the year or mid-year, whatever. I just want to say some things that I hope is going to happen in 2026. I really want to finish this van in 2026, and I know some of you guys are like, oh, building a van in 1 year, that's not very hard. And while I agree with you, there's been lots of setbacks with this van and lots of hurdles that I've had to jump through, but hopefully I can just make more efficient jumps through those hurdles this year and finish it with time to spare. This one might be a little out of the scope, but there is a possibility that can happen. I want to finance my own van, and if that happens, I would be overjoyed. That means I could build it out and start traveling maybe end of 2027, hopefully sooner than that. That would be an amazing thing to happen this year if I can make it happen. And my last thing, so 3 things for the video. I want to reach at least 25,000 subscribers by the end of 2026. That's my goal. And if I don't get there, future Nate, if you're watching this, if you're not there, that's okay. You'll get there eventually. But that's my goal for this year. Now, with all that said, I don't really know what I have planned for the rest of this video at this point. So I'll figure that out tonight or tomorrow, and I'll get back to you guys. So I'll see you there. Welcome back. And you can see that our tarp survived the day. It has been 24 hours since our tarp has been up here, but I think just because it's a little bit cold, I want to leave it up just for one more day to really let that urethane set in place. I have an extremely busy work week starting tomorrow, so I'm not going to be able to work on the van for another week or even more. And I want to get this video out as soon as I can because it's been a little while since my Christmas video. So I have about 2 hours to work tonight, and it's not going to be the most exciting second part to the video, but if you're here to just hang out with me while I work on my van, this will be perfect for you. I tried to stop at my hardware store to grab some 2x4s to put up the roof furring strips today, but unfortunately I couldn't make it to the store before they closed. I was working too late. So really the only thing I can do tonight is paint my wheel well box black. So we're gonna grab our stuff to do a little bit of painting and some chit chat. Okay, I actually decided we're gonna take off the tarp right now. A little bit of the sealant on the inside squished in so I could feel it, and it's fully set. So I'm gonna take it off. All right, let her rock. Whoa. All right, and now that is our final installed window. That looks awesome. Oh. Ta-da! Here, high five. Nice. All right, so I know it is raining, but it's not raining that much right now. So I have my ultimate water rain tester. I'm gonna spray it all around the window. I don't know if you can see my dad in there, but he's in there. He's gonna check for any leaks, and we're going to hope that it doesn't leak. No leaks?
No leaks.
Hey!
Nice work.
Awesome.
Good job. It looks so good.
All right, well, how awesome does that look? I'm super stoked that, for one, I got this done, and just how it turned out. It looks really good. All right, well now, with that short intermission done, we need to paint our wheel well box. All right, well, it just started hailing all of a sudden. Whoa. All right, well, we're not gonna let that bother us. We're gonna get back to work. Now, as you can see, I might have spilt some white paint on this nice rubber matting here. So I think I'm gonna try and cover it up with some of this black paint here, because I feel like black paint on a black mat is better than white paint on a black mat. Oh yeah, it blends right in. Perfect. Can you tell that there was white paint spilt here? Because I can't. And I don't really mind if I get paint on this part of the flooring, because very soon I should be getting some vinyl flooring to put on this side of the van. So this paint will be covered anyways. Alright, we're all finished painting our wheel well box, and I think it looks pretty damn good. I think painting it black really does just clean it up and give it a really nice minimalistic look. And in addition, we have a brand new window in the sliding door of our Sprinter van. It makes me so happy that we finally installed our window in the sliding door here, because I've been pushing back this install for so long. And I think I said the exact same thing in my bunk window install video. So the fact that I'm standing in this van with both of the windows that I installed, it really does just bring such a wonderful joy to me that I finally have installed both of them. With my busy work week coming up and the fact that I couldn't buy anything from my hardware store today, I don't really have anything else to do for the next week, which means I'm going to close off this video here. I know this video might have been a little bit underwhelming to you guys, and I'm sorry for that, but this channel is just me documenting what I'm doing, and this is what I'm doing for the next month. I hope I'm doing an okay job keeping you guys entertained on something that you may not be super interested in. But if you have made it this far into the video, I cannot thank you enough. Consider subscribing to the channel, maybe even like or comment. It really does help out the channel. And if you've really enjoyed this video and want to watch the previous van build video, I will put it right on my newly installed window right here. Again, thank you guys so much for watching the video, and I will see you guys next time.